Oh, recording I am. Okay, it's kind of a cold day to wear a skirt, but I will wear my owl skirt and look hot. In fact, it's raining out. It's kind of cold. At least I feel cold. Yeah, so like that. I don't know what to talk about today, but oh well. Another one. I did an epic 1 hour thing yesterday, so I don't know. Well, let's see what we talk about today. All right, what should we talk about? Everybody talking about the Donald, who's totally a narcissistic psychopath with psychosis, getting worse every day. From what I can observe anyway on the internet stuff and all that crap. I'll post some of what psychologists say about them. Wow, I don't look sexy at all. Oh shit. Excuse my language. However, moving right along, it is cold and chilly. The heat's on and just damp, I suppose. Kind of in a weird mood too. See if I take this off, it'll be cold. No, I don't need to take it off. Oh, owl skirt coming up. Let's see, do I have it in the drawer here or what? No, I got. Oh, wait a minute. This is my mini. And I have the owl skirt somewhere else, so I'll wear that. As requested by a fan, of course. And another fan likes talking about psychology, and I had a lot of experience. I mean, I'm not no degrees in anything, flunked my coloring book and blocks, but experienced a lot of reading and interactions with people in Riverview. And I always study this stuff. And you can tell right away if a person's kind of screwed up or messed up or got an illness in the head. So I always treat everybody with positivity, that's the best way to go. So I will catch you and ask me questions, ask me questions, ask me questions. I'll try and answer them. I can see through a lot of people pretend to be something else and they're really not. They're just out to get information or other stuff. Oh, they're common. My hands are a little dirty, are they? Oh dear. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Of course, the Donald, who's anybody that goes against him, he curses and swears in the media and everywhere else about who they are. And he's a bloody criminal. Come on. A bloody Nazi criminal. He's a Nazi. He's got a mind of a Nazi. Has no respect for life forms. Not even his white MAGA group. He's just using them to boost his ego and his power. That's basically what it is. And the poor people are so dumb and stupid, probably like Nazi Germany. They don't know anything about it. Can't believe them. Oh well. Thank God I didn't go on a stupid TV show. The Apprentice. Me, an apprentice. Come on. In the business world, fuck that shit. No, no, no. I have no interest in that world of suits and ties and all that crap and briefcases. It's like a very boring, sick world, in my opinion. But humans are humans. Not in my area to be interested in. Oh, wow. I don't feel like good today. Kind of under the weather. Well, it is kind of raining outside. Ravens had a good feast today, flying around in a big flock. They're fed every day, and I don't know where Mr. Roscoe the squirrel went to. But being positive and psychology applies to animals too. Just play it, like been around bears and just play the game. Best thing is be happy and no fear. Just be cautious. Oh, last night I was looking at my parents' house, which has been modified. 3045 Crescent View Drive, North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And the next to Edgemont's Village, which changed quite a bit too. Places, places I lived. I wonder if I can remember the addresses. Yeah, I should try that for fun. 3045 Crescent View Drive, North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. North Vancouver, okay. 1458 East 29th Street, Lynn Valley, North Vancouver. Forget the zip code though. That's kind of stupid, isn't it? Apartment 305, 727 Fifth Avenue, New Westminster, British Columbia. I forget. Well, of course, I lived in Riverview. A1, A2 ward. Crease Clinic. Let's see, A4 or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Hillside. Riverview. I'm going out, having fun doing this. 3744 East Hastings Street, British Columbia, Canada. Woohoo! 141 Riverside Drive, North Vancouver, British Columbia. Sponsored by the U.S. government folks in the Pentagon and other places. Los Alamos and that was a couple of months. Where else? 560 Canby Street, Vancouver, British Columbia. The old Merchant Tea Building. I'm having fun in my madness, aren't I? Okay. 22 Jagger Bauer Weg, Hendorf and Wallersee with Dr. Peter Kokoschnig and Dr. Margarita. A couple of years on and off. And let's see, 144 Tagersier Landstrasse, Munich, Germany, with Roland Bredo, kind of like a brother, on and off, until he got sick and I had to wind up in Traunstein Hospital. But anyway, and I wound up in a hospital too. My first ride in an ambulance to hospital, just going off to Vienna, car accident. The sirens over there go doo 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 doo. You know how they go in Europe. 2 days only, and recuperated Dr. Margaritas for a couple of months. Broken breastbone, car accident. Then I had treatment with stinging nettles on a arthritic hip. Now, I'd love to find stinging nettles around here somewhere that's close. They can grow anywhere, but I'm gonna get those. But it was injections by a doctor. I wish I knew the doctor's name, and I don't know if North American medicine has recognized any of that yet, but oh well. Dr. Berg has. Look up Dr. Berg if you want to know something. A little long, drawn out description. Some of these people go on and on and on and on and on. I like shorter videos. And that helps. I'm trying to find a report the Russians did on sunlight and how it extends telomeres and the side frequencies from the sun, which are in gigahertz, 25 gigs and 75 gigahertz, but very gentle. These things work together and extend telomeres, okay? Other telomere extenders. Oh, what was that called? TA65 by Juron Company Corporation. TA65. As well as NADS and other good compounds, which I take a lot of them too. Still no resolution on my Zonix. I'm going to get ticked off and just dump Howard Memorial's Adventist Health portal and delete everything and just go to another doctor somewhere. I do have a doctor who will fill it up, but it's a matter of something else going on here. Jesus H. Christ. My dad used to say that. Jesus H. Christ, Johnny, get off your ass and do something. He always was trying to get me to go to work. With my dad, oh well. My mother didn't care. She's kind of like me, crazy as hell. That was fun. She was here now. She'd just have a field day. For sure. Ah. Oh, I was going to film the ray gun operating equipment. It's in a separate area. I don't think I ever filmed that yet, did I? I might have, I don't know. Then the Oracle Room's another area that you pick up strange entities and things, which is documented and then taped up and filmed. And then here, of course, be the old H effect stuff and other things, which will be going on here soon. Okay, well, that's fun too. Leg is still healing. It's kind of still warm, still kind of fat. But it shows up okay in the videos I do with my sexy skirts and things on. I should put nylons on and really give you guys let's say, your amylase will be secreting more. A certain hormone. Harmonics and hormones. Yes. Yeah, thank you. I get my owl skirt out tomorrow, I think. Guaranteed you'll love it. And nylons on and proper makeup. I'll be getting all kinds of requests or something. And I can say anything more. Oh yeah, where I live in Japan. I forget the addresses. Why? Because all in Japan, I can remember some of the cities. I was a guest at the Tsukio Makakaru Temple, 40,000 people that day, and they had an honor guard honoring us right to up the hill to the chapel. I mean, it was incredible. I got pictures to show you. I got pictures all over the place. Yin was a guest of honor too. But it was called the Tsukio Makakari Temple in some place. I mostly stayed in Hiroshima City and gave lectures at the TV station and other locations, and the laboratory that was built in Hiroshima by Mr. Hiroshi Yamabe. So I was there twice. Just a couple of months with Ian, and then with Dr. Byron O'Leary, who's a good friend, and unfortunately he passed away too. At that time we were demonstrating free energy machines. I had my crystal power, so the big one, that has a lot of energy and takes wafers. Not the chemical type, but these are different anyway. Yeah, anyway, I can't remember the addresses. I remember in Vienna where I lived on and off a little bit. 19... Not Jagger Bowerweg, no. No. I can remember that one. The park nearby, Liechtenstein Park, was nearby, and I'd go out there with the kids and we'd play on the swings and that. And then there was a church next to this place, this 14th century church. So we play out in front of the church with a ball and bounce it off the church. And priest or whatever didn't seem to care. He just kind of smiled. And there was a famous rock shop there too. It was pretty close to the river, the main river that runs through Vienna. I almost had it. I know it was 19. Stock 4, or floor 4, with Gania Gazda. And as you know, I always be looking after the kinder, as they call them. Dr. Margarita's kinder, or Gania's kinder, or other kinders here and there. So anyway. Yeah, I can't remember the Egypt. Okay, I was in Egypt, stayed at in Cairo, then later down going south or north? South to Luxor, and every day going out seeing different sights and that kind of thing. That was quite adventurous. A lot of fun seeing all that unique stuff. Then flew back to Vienna, then the next day flew back to Vancouver. I've been back and forth across to Europe a number of times, Japan, and I've been around the planet a few times. Trying to remember. Oh, almost had it. Something ST in Vienna. That's basically it for living spots. Oh, a few in here, of course. Shouldn't give that information out. I have little Trumpy people coming around. Oh, you call my fearless leader a neurotic psychopath. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Because anybody who opposes the great T, DT, he's got the DT, starting to get scorned and threatened by his little mob of MAGAs. A typical MAGA. Oh, wow. Anyway, no concept of reality, I guess. Hello, Albert, poor old DJ or Dingbat Man. I really don't like him, and because he hates humanity, he hates people. He only likes to support his white Aryan MAGA people, apparently. Now I'm getting all this through the news, okay? I'm trusting the news not to be too off-center or too fake, but you never know. Learn something new every day. Anyway, but let's drop that topic. I was bombarded by emails from that dingbat wanting money all the time. It's just endless slop going on. It's thousands of emails. Donate this, donate that, and other amounts and all that stuff. Oh, I did remember that guy that had all his free energy websites last night. Sterling D. Allen. Sterling Allen. That's his name, Sterling D. Allen. Agent Ross nailed him on some evil stuff and he wound up in jail. Agent Ross of the FBI. And I told him everything about him. A dirty child molester, okay? That's what he's doing. And it's to his own kids, too. So, anyway, right in hell. But the psychology of it is probably would be quite normal. Another weird parallel universe. Who knows? You know, it's just, you don't do that to other humans. You don't take advantage of other humans. Young or old. Or middle-aged. You don't do that. There's still a lot in other aspects, too, all the time, of course, but part of the human weirdness, I suppose. And they love wars. They love killing each other. Massive wars. So you got a lot of lunatics on this poor old planet. What's that nut in North Korea? Kim something or other. Another raging psychopath. And of course you had one of the biggest of all time, Adolf Hitler. And his group of psychopaths. Wow, I mean really. And actually the USA had a civil war. Totally insane because somebody lived in another country, Africa, who got darker by the sun, moved into the USA and all of this crazy shit going on. It's truly amazing how stupid humans really are, and really how smart humans are, too. A lot of good humans, so I run across both sides. I'm getting froggy in my throat. I'm concerned about all of the antibiotics I've been taking for a couple of months. I don't know. I think it is phoning up my old doctor and get a prescription and saying, well, I can't come to the office. I had an operation, so I'm laying in bed. I'm sick. And then he wanted to do it, just phoned it in, you know. I left a number of messages at the patient's portal at Adventist Health. I haven't, plus a link to the video I did on Xanax, so I haven't heard anything back yet. This might delete the whole damn patient's portal. Go back to Dr. Williams and Willits, WW and Williams. But I have a good doctor. I haven't dared ask him about Xanax yet, but anyway. The doctor that operated on my knee. Ha! Yeah. Thank God it's getting late today. EVO is here most of the day. We had fun with his ball, and he was checking on me, and then he took a bottle of WD-40 spray, ran off, hid under there, and lost it under there somewhere, and I went out, well, you can't do that, EVO. No. And later on, I approached him with a ball, holding the ball. This is real. And asked EVO, where is it? That's all I said, where is it? And I walked around with him. He went under something and pulled it out. We traded. He gave it back to me, and I gave him the ball. What an amazing little animal, you know? Gotta love Mr. EVO. We get along just fine. He likes to hang out here. He just doesn't do too much. He sees what I'm doing, studying what I'm doing. He's my apprentice, EVO. He ain't listen to me. He does listen. He gets the different things that I asked for, and it's kind of cool. And by color. Go get Blue. He's got a huge toy collection, and he gets them when I ask him to. An amazing little animal. Kind of cute. Very cute. So I write my epitaph, I suppose. I go, and should I? Johnny's epitaph. Still running this iPad. It hasn't gone off yet, man. If it goes off during the middle of a video, I lose the video. I got my little boho pants on. That's what they call them, boho. What is it, boohoo or boho? Pants, wide leg flare jeans, bell bottoms. $12 on eBay, free shipping. I got a number of them. This is my boho. See? Boohoo. Boohoo pants. My boohoo panties. Wet panties. That could get interesting too, I suppose, in the world of hypersexuality. Oh yeah, John, you're always talking and doing stupid videos, but oh well, I don't mind. Been doing this ever since YouTube came into existence. You know, I made a mistake one time. I uploaded one of me in the nude. It's getting a hell of a lot of views, and I said, oh shit, now I gotta delete that. This is years ago. Luckily, I got it deleted, so I didn't get banned. I was in the apartment. I was playing around. I got some playing around videos somewhere that are uploaded, by the way, but not naked. It's just some partners who were having fun, you know. Almost my mind went there because it's so enjoyable. Siren. Oh, they're coming to take me away? Haha. Oh, thank God they're going that way. Okay. Yeah, so New Year's Day yesterday. I had a good time there and did a long video and other things and doing it. Yeah. Still sore this knee, but let's hope it gets better. Holy shit. This one's a good leg. I do get requests for sexy videos, and I love that. I love doing them. So I love doing them. Just today is a little cold, and I can't really be that sexy. I can't always be that bloody sexy, mate. It's just one of those things, you know, that it's a cold day, and I was kind of feeling a little under the weather, and I was working on certain patients of mine, which were motors and direct current motors and stuff. However, a lot of jiggery pokery going on, you know what I mean? All over the world, a lot of jiggery pokery. Jiggery pokery. Of course, there's poking and pokey poo. Pokey poo. Oh, just call me pokey poo. Get your dipstick wet. Actually, name a Korean cat with dipstick. Corinne Tyson stayed with me in the apartment. And she actually moved to the apartment and got her place downstairs. We were an item for a couple of years. That was 2005 already. Holy shit. I'm free associating. That's when Patrick Walker of Special Forces showed up in Vancouver. And he saw me on television, and we talked over the phone. He said, "Can I come over?" And he came over with his laptop. And we spent the weekend talking and sharing, and he's a war fighter. Has his own platoon over in Iran or Afghanistan. I got pictures of him. He sent me pictures and everything else. He's still around, working on various devices. He phones once in a while now. But so Pat and I hung out and stayed up all night. Hung out a little bit at Golden Era Antiques in New Westminster, helping out Joan, was it? new store owner. So then we went to the coffee shop all night long, showing videos on his laptop. And Patrick sent me his resume and his invention ideas, and they have body armor that he was saying that can stop a 50 caliber Browning round. And that the troops over there were desperate for armor and stuff, so they cut up old cars and jeeps and things, make their own and hanging around their neck. That was Patrick was saying that. It was 2005. Wow. Wow, I must really, it's just 2006, 2007, a lot of television shows. 2008. All started in the early 90s, all these TV shows. Basically, well, sometimes two at one time. One from France, one from the USA, and about 300, maybe it's more of them, I don't know. We usually take a day or two to film, sometimes 5 days, sometimes several months. I enjoyed it. Good money and a lot of fun and good people. Renee Barnett is part of the Ark of the Covenant Revealed, the producer. And others from Discovery Channel, film or cameraman. A lot of stuff. That's fun. I'm just a burned out eccentric now, wearing a woohoo's an owl skirt. Although I had an interview the other day, and then there's other requests for interviews, so come and interview me, okay. One of the producers, Phil Latham, I'm in contact with Fox TV's Robert Kiviat Entertainment Group. We email each other once in a while, and there's Kevin Alber and Robert Drake. And Peter Von Puttkammer, who's my agent for selling footage. It's for me, it's fun. I enjoy it doing. I don't care what you want. Film me naked if you want. I could care less. It doesn't bother me. Can't. I could lead into something else. Well, let's just say you could film me being myself. That could lead to something else too. Gee willikers, I just can't get out of this. Well, I did one show called The Naked Science. Oh no, that's still, is that uploaded? I don't know. They could do the Naked Hutchison effect. Oh, there's John on the floor. All dolled up to the nines, totally naked. But we're in a hell of the air, something like that. I'll be doing a Carla Conniptions fully decked out for a special group. I really don't care. As long as you don't hurt anybody. It's fun doing things. Yes, I'm a gun collector, but I never shot anything live and never will. So I like shooting them off somewhere in a safe zone. Cannons and pistols and rifles. So what? It's always been that way. So you get brainwashed to think that guns kill people, And it's actually somebody's got to pull the trigger, and that's usually the person that should get into trouble. You got a lot of politicians and how insane they are. Like my big fight with Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Gun control. No. Went to court. Arthur Lindmar is my lawyer. You can check it all out. My machine guns. The courtroom is full of machine guns. Judge Cronin was the judge. After a week of talking and testimony, he just slammed his gavel down. This was total entrapment against Mr. Hutchison. This doesn't make sense. Everything went on reasons for judgment. I got that somewhere. And he went on to say, I order all these guns, firearms returned to Mr. Hutchison ASAP. Bang! Court finished. And they delivered them back to me. And I hit the press with a lot of comments about Pierre Elliott Trudeau, which I have all the copies of that, and the news media. And my lawyer said, John, you're not just rocking the boat, you're totally shaking it. I said, yes, Flynn, I'm going to keep doing it. Over the top, That was fun. Then I even got the provincial ombudsman, David Davies, and his group to go after the RCMP and sue them, which he tried to do, but he kept changing kept blocking him somehow. Then I went into another world, and forgot about it. But oh well. Oh, let's see what else. What other things stupid people say? Oh, the government seized his lab. No. I left it in Canada when I went to Germany, and it got half of it back plus all my guns. The pieces I didn't get back contained polychlorinated biphenyls. Then another one is raided at gunpoint. Oh, no. That was the New Westminster Police Department. Let's talk about that. No, they saw an ex-RCMP officer, retired, coming into my apartment building with a stack of firearms going to buy, which I did buy them. Retired old cop, Ron, I forget his last name right now. But anyway, so a neighbor reported that, and the cops came up to my place, came in, asked me to step outside. Okay, sure, I did. They went in and checked everything. It was quite a while, and I said, no, nothing's wrong here, it's just antique guns, so. But that leaked out somewhere, somebody caught it, said, raided at gunpoint, took my lab. No. Get your stupid story right, characters. Wow. See where one word sometimes leads into a whole fantasy adventure by somebody wanting to make a story out of something. Jesus Christ, guys, get with the program. The other comments, because I do videos like this, is that the CIA and the government has screwed my brain up. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I get along fine with the CIA and FBI people. They're very helpful in getting information for me. Like all the UFO reports. My worker was privacy coordinator John M. Wright, okay? Works with me and got me all these UFO reports. Very friendly people, as well as the FBI folks, as well as Canadian Security Intelligence Service. So what the hell are you guys talking about out there, making up these stupid stories about this and that? Wow, talk about, you guys are totally insane. You just hear something somewhere and then make a big story, even videos, for Christ's sake. Gee, don't even get anything proper in your stupid YouTube videos. It's all crappy garbage. Come on. Oh, he can't reproduce his sex. It's because somebody said so. He can't reproduce his effects. Well, you're sorry they have. Not the government, we got the independent scientist. Dr. Stoylan. Is it Stoylan? Yeah, kind of. He did some stuff at Yorkshire University. Ken Shoulders got some things going too. Come on, you stupid assholes. Get your story right. Oh, he uses a string on a UFO. That's Mr. Smith, a stupid little English fuckhead, who's using my video and saying I do that. Oh, I'm not allowed to do Teen Townsend and Brown work with high voltage wires and lifting things around. You guys are so fucked up in your stupid statements. Come on, be good. I'm sounding like Donald Trump now. He'd say something like that, I guess he would, wouldn't he? I'm just trying to lay it out straight, you know? He never watches these stupid videos of mine. I send links to them, too. The people who got a charge of it. And, you know, sometimes meeting people, oh, I want to see a demonstration. Oh, that means working around, doing this, doing that. I said, no, I'm not going to be bothered with it. I did say that with Fox TV. I was in LA at the time, enjoying myself with Ian and friends. And this guy's interviews me, well, you know, could you give us the, yeah, and later on when I get back to Canada, which I did do, but they're going on and publish this stuff out there. And I say it, you know, why the hell do I fly back to Vancouver and go in the apartment, fire it all up in a day or two and all this stuff, and go back to LA? Not fun. I was having fun, for Pete's sake. In Los Angeles, yeah, I filmed all of it. Actually, I had my camera going, filmed them all of it and stuff. I'm walking around and talking to people's house. So that's some of my little beefy things I like to express. If you don't mind. If you don't mind me expressing myself. Mama. Where's my mama? Where's mommy? Mommy, I'm expressing myself. Oh, so be it. I get a lot of nice comments on these videos, and I like to oblige it with psychology and wearing certain dresses and skirts and that kind of thing. Sure, I love it. It makes you really feel good. And whatever you want, let me know. And as long as I can not get busted on my YouTube channel, like crossing legs naked, well, skirt on, yeah. I feel good doing that all the time. And my owl skirt, I got that on. If you want me to sit a certain way, I will. I love doing it. Doesn't bother me any. I just love doing it. Should have seen me and my brother a long time ago. We were doing Otto and Roscoe. Otto was a pig farmer, 350 pounds, and he talked like, oh, it's time to go and feed the pigs. I don't feel like feeding the pigs, yeah. I think I want to go over there and just take a lot of rest under the tree. And then my brother would play Roscoe, same kind of voice. We just laugh our heads off, pee our pants, laughing our heads off in the, what, 70s? Yeah. Otto and Roscoe. And then I did other characters. The Major. Other characters. The Major said, don't give it a bloody piggity-pooty, all bloody stuff, you know. So just keep firing the cannons off and knock them down and say that, you know. Right on. Sergeant, stand up and stop pulling your pecker. Get out of there. Not a time to play with yourself. Different characters I play. Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker. Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker. Donald Trump shit his pants. No, everybody's publishing that. So, through the eyes of an iPad, I look at all these news stories about all these different characters. Logic dictates that the media is fairly accurate in describing something, and all these other nuts are too. So, it's interesting. I mean, before that was television, before that was radio. Take example, War of the Worlds, where everybody panicked, listening to the radio and running out in the street and panicking, running and taking off. See how easily humans react to things? That's epic. War of the Worlds. Broadcast on radio. Just tuning in, didn't hear the beginning of it. It's the same with the Donald and his gang of characters and anybody else, you know. So, well, how long have I been doing this for? Because I'm going to get my vitamins soon and go. Oh, look at that. 44 minutes. Another long, stupid video. Oh, well, it's something to upload at night and watch reactions, so I guess so. I keep iPad plugged in, because it'll shut off after a certain time, and then you got to recharge it again. So it's pretty used iPad. So let's see. Excuse me a moment, get a cigarette. I smoke too much. It's definitely too. Mmm. iPad. I pull out my pants. They keep falling off. Be right back. Damn it. I'm back. So one of the greatest characters I love doing is Carla bkag. I can express my feminine side, which I am. I took some tests online, and I'm pretty close to being a transgender, but not quite. I don't care what, it's all in programming. You're not allowed to talk about people like that because of religion and God and all that garbage. However, I like being sort of like this. But that's okay. You got to fit in the world somehow. So, not too complex, but I kind of feel like that. So I took a test a number of times. I think it's GOTI or something. Or COTI, test for being if you're a transgender or something. I think I read possible transgender to seek help, but I don't need to seek help. I don't consider it a problem. When you consider something a problem, then you seek help. So anyway, hopefully psychiatrists are watching these videos and give input in what they think I am. I know I'm psychoneurotic, phobic react, psychoneurotic, anxiety react. Probably my saving grace, actually, keeping me out of the world of working in cars and cell phones and bank accounts. Those who suffer, wow. I have a friend in New York. Woody, let's call him Woody. Traveled a couple hours to get to New York downtown in one of the World Trade buildings. The shorter ones. For a long, long time. When 9/11 happened, Woody called me up and says, this and that, and can you phone Senator Ted Kennedy? Oh, I don't care. Okay, I did. Explained that what Woody wanted to express. Why would he want me to phone Ted Kennedy? Office. Why couldn't he? Why would he use me? That's something interesting, sort of something to think about. He's just too shy or something. I don't know. But Woody and I hang out in New Westminster. We visit the hobby shop, Wesley's Military Surplus Store. He's a good friend that way, and he came out to Oregon. But he wants to do things that involve a lot of unnecessary. I don't know. It's hard to describe it all. It's just. But he's a good guy. I like him. I like Woody. He came out a couple of times to Oregon. My other friend I'm in contact almost every day. That's Alexander Shereshevsky, my partner, who is actually from Estonia. I've known him forever. We're partners in doing the Hutchinson Effect. And he sends emails, not every day, but once in a while, and we communicate. And he's interested in the same stuff I'm interested in. He lives with his mom in an apartment. He's got his cat. He feeds the squirrels and the crows up there. He's kind of like me in some ways. But he wants to come visit, and that'd be quite a jam session we'll have together. Um, yeah, Alexander Shereshevsky knows a lot of stuff, and witnessed a lot of stuff too. Be hanging around me. But he sends me pictures of gadgets and old lathes and new lathes and machine tools and stuff. And he one time wanted me to hold on to something that once he can cross the border, you pick it up here. It was a sale he got at Los Alamos, some piece of equipment. But somehow he got outbid on it. But hopefully he comes down this summer. We'll have one hell of a talk. With all the stuff we did in the Kingsway laboratory and stuff that happened and things that happened and people involved and all that stuff, though. Alec and I are still good friends and communicate all the time for a while. He used to come over to the apartment. He'd bring treasures for me and that, and we'd hang out together. And we'd always have an annual lunch together with his mom called The Day the Transformer Fell on George Lissicase, the other partner who went nuts and took off with his information, formed Pinnacle Oil International. Seal stress detector and all this crap because we were working on that thing as well, and it did pick up strange energies walking down the street in Vancouver. So Georgie was highly interested, and Alec was interested as well. And then Georgie took off. I think he got patents or something, and warned Alec not to work on it, not to do anything, don't talk about it, blah, 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 and don't even duplicate it. But Alec ignored him. Now George is dead now. Poor old George Lissicase. What a rascal. I've gotten a number of fights with him. Verbal fights. Alec wouldn't say anything. He'd just start yawning and fall asleep. That's Alec. He kind of came over and fell asleep a few times in the lab at 305 727 Fifth Avenue lab. Not too long ago either. But anyway, I still got his pieces he brought over for me. Here, they're actual good units. He just walk in the door and lay the thing down the floor, and he got down on the floor. We got no furniture. I didn't need furniture. It takes up space because my apartment was all things, you know. Still got 2 crates of, I think it's 3 crates now of firearms I got in Canada, and went to the ATF down here, and FBI people were very helpful. Wrote up their reports. Okay, welcome to USA. But anyway, so Alec will be visiting, as well as my former lawyer, Arthur Ma, and hopefully Thomas Messer, one of my clients, will show up. I made him gigantic power cell systems for him. He even rented a space in New Westminster as a laboratory to do that work in. He called it Lab Number 2. That's not that long ago. Well, kind of, I don't know. And my other partner was Grant Romund from Hollywoodland, who had a company called Paramotors of Canada. He trained people in Los Angeles, actors like William Shatner, how to use them. And there's videos of it too. You can see Grant Roman training Shatner. Just check out William Shatner and Paramotor. He's good friends with most of the stars down there, and he take his reports to them, show them the voltage readings of the power cells and all that. So I don't know whatever became of him. He got involved in leaving, and Thomas paid him a couple of thousand here and there. He left for L.A. and settled in as Scissor Boy. So you can see Grant as Scissor Boy on YouTube. Still got his demo stuff. He did a lot of videos on the power cells. Just check out Nancy Lazary on Hutchison and look for the beginnings of the power cell. You see Grant testing him. Then the news media takes over and other people take over. It's a good video. It was who was the main CBC? Chester Polensky, CBC reporter, covered the story, and a number of CBC reporters covered the story as well. Mike McCardle, CTV News. Check that out. Last word tonight. CTV News with Mike McCardle. He's a good friend. He did about 5 stories with me, and they're kind of fun, kind of cool. Okay, so I did that. I talked about this and that and that and this, that and that, this and that and that and this.
Hi, my name is Carl. I'm Rothschild III. I'm a little fruit fly. Oh, come look up my boohoo bell bottoms or my owl skirt. You might get a surprise, my little honey bunnies. Oh, really?
I get fan mail. I do get fan mail. I'll enjoy it. I don't care. Sure, I'll wear my owl skirt or my other skirt, my mini. And I'll get polished up and makeup. Ooh. I'll be doing a commercial on Carla. It'll be called the KKK, but it's not meaning that particular group of psychopaths, but it's coming probably in spring. And people probably ask, do you know that nut talking on YouTube? I'm sure they do. It's human nature. No more marine tech teeth. No more marine tech teeth. I did make my own teeth. That's marine tech. And combinations of powdered, very fine powder, zinc and silver to kill away bacterium. Took the dentist quite a while to get that one out. Anyway, it was fun. I do my own dentistry. I used a hacksaw blade to cut through it. As I said, I go by visualization in almost like a 3-dimensional realm and knock out a piece, repair it, put it back together again. I had to wait a long time to get just right in thickness so it doesn't so your mouth doesn't make it all mushy. Ready for dinner time. I do it in the morning so I'd be ready for eating at night. I'm not kidding. No, I'm not. I better see how long I've been chatting for. And it's getting sort of dark. Am I being late again or what? I gotta wash my paws, take my vitamins, and do some other things. And check the time on this. Another long, stupid, ridiculous, useless video that takes. Not bad. Oh, look at that. 59 minutes. Well, I might as well go for an hour again. I like going for an hour. Yeah. I'll go for an hour. Parting shot. I gotta do a parting shot on a stupid video. Little Johnny Cupcake. Hello? Anybody home? I'm not home behind the eyes. Yeah. Mm. But can you visualize me with, it doesn't take long, with makeup and eyes and a nice little short mini on and a little tank top or something, or something like Melina, what's her name? Mrs. Trump wore getting off the airplane. Skin tight leather, skin colored tights. Ooh, talk about a hottie. She's a beautiful lady. Anyway, she's probably running away from old Stinky Bum who farts. And everybody's calling him Stinky. Stinky Winky. Stinky Dinky. The old sausage smells rotten. The old sausage smells rotten, number one. Should bathe it in hydrogen peroxide or bleach or alcohol. And better take care of the rear posterior section because it just seems to go off like a cannon sometimes, according to the media. I guess so, I don't know, and I don't care. But anyway, it's kind of intriguing stuff that people talk about on Funny World. The Funny World of News. And that world's probably laughing. Wow. Oh, on that note, I should sign off, you know. British tart. Nothing but a bloody British tart. Okay, comments, leave them. What would you like me to do? I'll wear my owl skirt. I'll wear anything else you want me to do. I don't care as long as it's not going to bust me on YouTube. Thank you. So I'm going to sign off and get busy with my vitamins. Oh, and in the morning I was babysitting EVO over here. He's quite a character to get along with. You know, he stole a bottle of my WD-40 spray, walked around, hid it somewhere, and a little later on, I called him out, pointed to, I said, go find it. I couldn't find it. And I was holding a ball, so he went and found it, brought it out, put it down over there, and I gave him the ball. So talk about a smart little animal. Wow. If only he could talk, it'd be very fascinating. He talks in his own way, psychically, as well as gestures and things like that, and his little bark. On that note, I guess I'll go.